Hi, and welcome to today's May 20th stimulus check update. If you're a subscribed member of my channel, then welcome back. If not, subscribe right now. Did you know that about 80% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed yet? Do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe. All right, now today, I want to try to break down reasons why our government might not want to do more stimulus. And then I'm going to leave it on a positive note, because that's just who I am, on why I think adding more stimulus is actually a very good idea. Now, maybe I'm alone in my thoughts, but I feel like government leaders don't understand how dire the financial situation is for most families in America. For example, just on a personal note, I don't qualify for unemployment because I'm self-employed. And even if I did, because I'm the business owner with one employee, I can't lay myself off, and so I'm in a catch-22. But millions of Americans right now are trying to get unemployment, and they're also being rejected after being told that they would be able to qualify, and still millions more that do qualify can't seem to get through to their office. So anyway. Sorry, I'm just blowing off steam. I'm frustrated. I might actually edit this out. I'm sure you're frustrated as well. So why might our government be against more stimulus money? I did a little bit of research, and last year the United States government brought in $3.46 trillion worth of tax revenue. I know that's a lot. The problem is that they have already spent 100% of every dollar running the country. And they've still had to borrow money just to keep our country afloat. So this means that any money that we sent to them is gone, right? Like I keep thinking, I sent you money, just give me back my money. But it's already spent and gone defending the country, war, military efforts, benefits programs, Social Security, right? I don't necessarily begrudge any of it. I'm just trying to let you know that it's gone, right? So although the United States brings in a lot of tax revenue, it appears our country is living paycheck to paycheck, just like 60% of its citizens. The major difference between them and the rest of us is we can't print money every time we run out. We just go homeless or hungry, or have to stiff people on their bills or renegotiate. We don't have the same luxuries as the federal government. So how does the government get more money for the CARES Act, or if the HEROES Act ever does pass? The sad truth is they have to borrow the money from China. So it's like being at a family party and you're broke and desperate, and you have to borrow money from that uncle that you don't really like or want to be in the same room with, right? Like, you know you need that help, but you really don't want to take it. Like, I feel like that's the situation we're in. To help give an idea of how big these dollar amounts are, I'm going to use time as an example, because I feel like we understand time more than large amounts of money. Did you know that 1 million seconds is 11 and a half days? 1 billion seconds is 31 and 3/4 years. And 1 trillion seconds is 31,710 years. When you get into the number trillion, this is money you don't pay back. This is unsustainable. And they want to add $6 trillion in 1 calendar year. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it. You know me, I'm for the people. I know that people are struggling. I know that people are frustrated. I'm trying to, in my own mind, logically work through what might be happening. I hope you find it helpful. Did you know that that's how big 1 trillion is? Let me know in the comments. In other words, the government is wanting to avoid taking on debt that is mathematically impossible to repay. However, human lives are at stake, and so is one of the largest economies in the world. Whether the world wants to believe it or not, every single country on the planet depends on the spending of the United States, the protection of the United States. So to switch gears, why might a government be in favor of spending stimulus money? Money put into an economy does not die the second you spend it. If I spend $150 at the grocery store, that money immediately goes to work, but in other pockets, right? It pays the electric company that lights the store. It pays the truckers and the trucks that bring the food and goods. The employees that stock the shelves and run the checkout counter, they get paid based on that money. Each product that I buy sends money back to the company or the industry or the farmer or the rancher that I bought from, and so on and so on. Do you see what I'm saying? That money doesn't disappear. It goes in all these different directions, right? So when I spend $150, it may go to 15 or 50 different people or different directions. Those employees then go on to spend money on a new pair of shorts or on their bills or on their groceries or on eating out or on a vacation, whatever it might be. The company I bought from pays their workers, and then they make car payments or rent payments or mortgage payments. So by getting a paycheck, that person then puts money in the pocket of 15 to 50 people. Does that make sense? This money goes round and round and round. It's not like it came to me and I spent it and it's gone. It just goes into 50 to 50 other places. So each time money is spent, the government also gets a little bit back in taxes. So they get a piece of every pie. And on and on and on, right? They also get the ability to tax our income. Now, they're not going to tax these stimulus checks. That doesn't mean that there won't be higher taxes in the future. But this is what a healthy economy looks like. And this is what we need to return to, a healthy economy. This is why it's also been important in these acts to give money to small and large businesses. They need to keep healthy places alive that can employ and pay people. These businesses need to be able to generate income so that they can then buy goods and services from other businesses. This is why Jerome Powell of the Federal Reserve is asking Congress to please consider more assistance to the people. America is like a goose that lays golden eggs. Sure, we could cut that goose open right now and take all the eggs, but then the goose is dead. That consistent, steady flow of golden eggs is what we're looking for. So instead of killing the goose, we need to create more geese. And then we need to make sure that those geese are well fed. This is a healthy economy. This is the power of capitalism. $1 put into the economy circles round and round. Now, I know that borrowing money comes with more debt and a new set of problems. But having an economy on life support is also a terrible situation to be in. I believe the economists and the Federal Reserve understand this, and I believe that the Senate is starting to understand this. But I also believe that they have to weigh out how to proceed, how much debt to take on, where to send that money. And my prayer is that they will consider the American people and that they won't take too long to get back to us. I wish that if the Senate is going to proceed with a pause and see approach, that their own salaries would be paused, because believe you me, they would move with swiftness if their income were turned off. Hey, if you found this video helpful, will you give it a like so that YouTube will share it with others? And please share this on Facebook so people might be able to understand the pros and the cons of the next stimulus package. No, I don't plan to become a hair model. Your comments crack me up. Thank you for being in my community. I'll see you on the next video.